At a time the government is pumping huge sums of money towards the greening Ghana agenda, and countries around the world are pushing the fight to reverse the effects of climate change, a school at Adan West is threatening to clear its compound of trees. Their reason is the lack of furniture for pupils to sit on for lessons, hence the plan to chop the trees and turn them into monodesk. Their reason may be genuine, but its impact on the environment is dire. GBCNEWS Clara Mlano brings you the story on a need versus an environmental threat.
It's break time, and the pupils step out to stretch their legs while enjoying some fresh air and shade from these trees stills. The joy of enjoying the outdoors is evident from the activities. But this serene environment enjoyed by these pupils may be short-lived if help is not extended soonest to the Ajumani Copper DA Basic School at Adan West in the Greater Accra region. All these trees, mahogany, acacia, coconut, and other species here are to be cleared from the school compound. The lack of desk has forced authorities of the school to take that tough decision. But environmentalists are worried, not just because of the impending issue, but also activities of the townsfolk encroaching into the school's mini forest reserve and cutting down trees for TV poles, charcoal and other purposes. Built in 1989 from resources of the inhabitants of the then Dangbe district and with assistance from the 31st December Women's Movement, there has not been any renovation since then. This is the primary 3 classroom with 55 pupils. At a time of the clarion call for full compliance with the COVID-19 protocols, social distancing is practically non-existent here. Not a fault of theirs, but due to the inadequate classroom furniture. Other classrooms are also bursting at their seams. The problem runs through all the streams, and the current state of the library is a testimony. Tables with no chairs. Hence, the library is a white elephant.
As we are talking today, if a government will promise us, or maybe by 2 weeks or a week's time, they will give us desk, I don't think we'll cut the tree. We don't have toilets. It will surprise you that the children go to the bush. And recently, we even have should I call it a disaster? Because some of the boys in the town jumped on the girls who went to the bush to eat themselves. And they were only rescued by a farmer who was going to his farm.
Plans are afoot. Break up the classes into A and B streams with these new structures put up. But that had to be put on hold with the new classroom block under lock and key. For a former headmaster of the school, Mr. Moses Natogbenu, it's a shame that the initiative of the pioneers to preserve the environment had to die for lack of basic tools like chairs.
Things I wouldn't like to talk about. Next time I step foot on the compound, I don't feel happy. I feel all that I've done has completed. Instantly, I think we start replanting. Yes, to bring the forest back. Actually, when this forest was here, we experienced rain here without rain in Agbedrafo or Bonikopi. It makes people surprised, but I know that is how nature is. Yes. So things are going off and we need to replace them.
I sought answers from the District Chief Executive of Adan West, Mr. Krofilawe Ajute.
Now that it has come to our knowledge that certain group of people are agitating for the place to go, we'll be scouting the place. And we scout through the Honorable Assembly member there, his unit committee members, and then the chief.
It's barely a month that the UN launched the Decade Action of Ecosystem Restoration with the call to save the earth from further degradation. But situations such as these will crop up daily if policymakers do not put adequate measures in place and channel more resources into tackling the basic needs of its citizenry. For GBC News, Clara Mlano reporting.